Hello, crazy history fans. Okay, I asked and you responded and you said that you wanted to hear about all the different soda histories. So, without further ado, we're going to do that and we're going to start with root beer. So, root beer is actually one of the oldest forms of soda. Now, the key medical ingredients in root beer were sassafras and sarsaparilla, and they had been used in like herbal teas and remedies by Native Americans for thousands of years. But the first person to actually turn it into a soda was this guy named Charles Ives. So in 1875, he took various ingredients, including sarsaparilla and sassafras, and made a powdered concoction, which you could buy at a pharmacist, take it home, add it to water, sugar, and yeast, and let it ferment, and then it would turn into a bubbly, foamy drink, which you would then drink as medicine. Now, Charles was a teetotaler, so he did not like calling it root beer. He originally was trying to market it to be called root tea, but in order to reach a wider mass of people, he wound up changing the name to root beer. Okay, so let's talk about sassafras for a minute. Sassafras was added to root beer to cure toothaches, rheumatism, swelling, menstrual problems, bronchitis, all of these things, okay? The problem with sassafras is it had an oil in it called safrole. And when they ran some tests on safrole, they found that in large amounts consumed, it could possibly cause permanent liver damage and even cancer. The FDA actually banned it and said that it was not allowed to be put in foods in the 1960s. Now let's talk about sarsaparilla. Okay, so sarsaparilla was used as a cure for syphilis, okay? Now, when you think about the other common cures of the time for syphilis, like mercury injections, you can imagine that a lot of people wouldn't mind going to a soda fountain and getting a root beer as opposed to getting mercury injections if it would help cure their syphilis. Now, did it really do all of these things? Shh, not really, but that's what they marketed it for. So there you have it. Root beer used as a medicine in a nutshell. Now, safrole was in sassafras and it was banned in the 1960s. However, if you go and you buy a root beer today and you see that it has actual sassafras in it, don't panic. They found a way to be able to remove the harmful safrole oils from the sassafras so that we can actually have sassafras back in our root beer and get those good root beer flavors. Like and follow for the rest of the sodas. The more you know.